women our age are more likely to be in relationships than men, which makes you think, who is everybody dating at the end of the day? If the women aren't dating the men, then...
What crosses my mind is I think there's perhaps two explanations. One, women in that age group are dating older men, 30 to 40. But I think the bigger thing is that women are maybe think they're in a relationships or are in a relationship and they're sharing higher quality guys. So, and there's this concept called hypergamy. Women are all chasing after the top tier of men. So a lot of women are happier sharing a top tier guy than settling for a guy that's actually on their level.
Let's say you met a man and he was handsome, you were sexually attracted to him, you were compatible mentally, you were friends, the humor, everything's there. He's your favorite person in the world, but he's broke as hell and he'll never have two pennies to rub together. Would you be with him in the long term if he was perfect in every other way?
I think I would be, yeah. I'm not that shallow.
Picking up cans in the park. He has no money.
Maybe not picking up cans at the park. At least a job, I would say.
No job, no prospects. He's always sleeping in your car, but he understands you in a way nobody else understands you.
In that case, I don't think so. But
he loves you.
I don't deal with sleeping in cars.
It's the best orgasm of your life. It's amazing. He sends you to the moon when you make love.
I'm sure there's someone else.
Good dick don't replace a paycheck.
Another dating story. Now I was talking to this one girl. Now this is what happened. She was bragging to me about how traditional she is. Said she ain't like these other girls out here. They crazy. I was like, cool. She started talking to me about how much money she made, talking to me about her jobs, talking to me about how much money she be spending. She like to go out places. I was like, all right. Then I started telling her that I want my wife to be a stay-at-home mother. She immediately said, I can't stay at home with no kids. I gotta go do something. How are you traditional again? Also want to be part of a community and everything, because I think black people, all of us should come together as a community. And then she said, you can't trust everybody. So I immediately thought again, like, there's no way you're traditional. There's no way. The community's supposed to police you, your children, everything. They supposed to be like an extension of the parents. That's why it's a community. And she said, ain't nobody gonna do anything with my kids. You're crazy. She blocked me. But you got to make sure you understand there's some people out here using that word traditional and they're just crazy.
In the past, dating followed a more straightforward path. A man would approach a woman, get her number, go on dates, meet her family, and eventually, they would marry. However, modern dating has become more challenging for men. The fear of false accusations, especially regarding sexual harassment, has made many men hesitant to approach women directly. Additionally, there is a perception that women harbor animosity towards men, further complicating the dating landscape. As a result, many men turn to online dating, where they often encounter fraudulent practices such as bots and deceptive features like boost options, leading to a frustrating and often unfulfilling experience.
I'm married for 17 years, together 21. I'm a father of two, 11-year-old girl and 8-year-old boy here in North Carolina. My daughter's being raised to maintain her value. My son's being raised to be strong, find his value, be the prize. Where do you guys think the world of dating is leading for my kid? I guess went back to more of the traditional. Do you see it kind of progressing on toward more masculine women, feminine men?
The reason why I don't see us going back to traditional values is because being traditional is hard, and human beings in general don't like doing hard things. If you tell women that they can go ahead and be promiscuous, chase a career, make money, and then have a shining knight in armor waiting for them at the end of their, carousel riding, most women are going to go with that narrative versus you need to preserve yourself. You want to pursue an education, that's fine, but that comes second to family. It's easier to just be a 304 and live your life and YOLO.
Women often join dating apps seeking attention, validation, and opportunities to go on dates solely to capture moments for their social media profiles. Some go to the extent of deceiving men for financial gain. Many of these behaviors stem from a lack of self-confidence, so it's understandable why they seek external validation. Their fragile egos often drive this need for attention. In their minds, simply showing a bit of skin can attract the attention they crave, regardless of whether they possess the physical attributes they believe they need. They may not realize that men often say whatever they think will lead to intimacy, regardless of sincerity. In the dating world, a phenomenon known as trickle-down mating is apparent. 100% of women tend to pursue the top 20% of men, leaving the remaining 80% of men to compete for the attention of the remaining women. This creates a hierarchical structure where women prioritize men who are perceived as highly desirable by other women. This dynamic can be observed even in teenage years, especially among those who struggle to initiate relationships. Men who are considered extremely attractive often find that women pursue them, eliminating the need for them to actively seek out partners. Women have a plethora of choices and are extremely selective, swiping right only on the cream of the crop. The gender ratio on dating apps heavily favors men, leading to even below-average women receiving dozens of matches daily. According to Tinder statistics, women perceive a staggering 80% of men to be below average and swipe right only about 10% of the time. They firmly believe they deserve nothing but the best and refuse to settle for anything less, a testament to their inflated egos. Then there's the elite 10-20% of men who, based solely on their looks, garner all the attention. These are the men the majority of women swipe right on and eventually end up with. These women engage in casual relationships with these top-tier men, as they have no desire to be tied down in a committed relationship. On the other hand, men are generally less selective and will engage in physical relationships with almost any woman, regardless of her appearance. This dynamic leads to a peculiar situation where an 8-rated man may engage in a physical relationship with a 5-rated woman, but he would not consider dating her. However, the 5-rated woman, buoyed by the attention of the 8-rated man, starts believing she's too good for an average guy. This overvaluation of themselves by women further perpetuates the cycle of unrealistic expectations and dissatisfaction in modern dating. For women, online dating is like a fruitful apple tree that keeps on giving. They are aware of the desire men have for them, capitalizing on this by exploiting the love-starved nature of many men. Nowadays, women have developed a concept called icks, where even minor issues are seen as red flags, prompting them to quickly move on to the next option. This behavior can seem absurd and unfair to men in the dating scene. We're all familiar with the 3 6s, right? There's nothing wrong with aiming for a high-value partner, but have you considered your own value? Thanks to dating apps, some overweight women believe they can snag a high-value man because of the skewed numbers in their favor. This phenomenon contributes to the creation of delusional expectations among women in the dating scene. And that's it for today on Sigma Traits. Make sure you hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, and don't forget to ring that notification bell. Support this channel through membership. You can also support through PayPal link in the description. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. See you all tomorrow.